Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It just occurred to me that I haven't really done any kind of walk around on this rig back here. She's dirty right now, but she's my girl. Wife and I just bought her back in June. It's a 2024 Pro XP. There's a leftover. Man, my road's busy today for some reason. But yeah, it's a 24 Pro XP. It's got about little over 800 miles on it now. So I'll just, kind of go over everything that we've done to it. When I got it, it was just bone dry. The only thing I had the dealership put on was a roof, which I don't even have. Well, I have the roof, but I don't even use that roof anymore. So I'll just go over the things I've done to it since we've gotten it, and kind of let you guys know where it stands now, 6 months later. So I got the 32-inch System 3 XDR 370s on System 3 bead locks. Did the Polaris windshield. The plan was to do the Polaris wiper kit and all that on there. I still plan on doing that. It's just pretty expensive. I've also put a new roof on it because I put a new back window in it, the Super ATV back window, and that window didn't work with the plastic Polaris roof that was on there. So I just went on Amazon and got the Kemimoto aluminum roof, which I'm not disappointed with it. I like it. Doesn't rattle or anything. Everything's good on that. Put new, the side mirrors, the rear view mirror. For some reason, I don't know why, I don't like it, but the Ultimate two-seater doesn't come with the rear speakers. So I had to get the rear speakers, also an Amazon buy. Man, these cars are ruthless. Things are ruthless. I put the enclosure on it. That worked good up in St. Helen. We went for New Year's Eve. If you guys watched the last video, you know that already. That was a really good time. The windshield kind of frosted up pretty good with the enclosure on, but it was worth it. I liked it. It was a good buy. What else have I done to it? Got my little Polaris shifter in there. Only the necessary upgrades with the in-laws, Interior, I didn't really do much. I got a phone holder in there, whatever. I got some Amazon whip lights and rock lights. Got my clutch cover off right now because I'm doing a little bit of cleaning. I hadn't cleaned it in a couple rides. She was dirty. Did the Aftermarket Assassins exhaust. Charge tubes in there. I don't know if you can see it up right there. Charge tube, J tube right there. Also got the blow off valve. It just whole stage 3 lock and load. If you watched any of the last videos, you know that already. Got the clutch kit in there. Polaris cooler. Kemimoto storage. Now, yes, there's a couple Kemimoto things on here, China made, whatever, call it what you want. But Polaris is like almost $400 for the storage. That's just storage. I don't need anything crazy. So, got the Kemimoto one. Over $100 less. Getting it every time. This, brand new, from Polaris. $300 something, something like that. Super expensive. Had a buddy, was getting rid of it, $200. Let me get that. So that's where I'm at on that. What else have I done? Oh, that's pretty much, I mean, it pretty much covers it. Man, I thought I had done a lot of stuff on this, but I guess when you just crunch it all together like that, it's not really that much. But this thing's an animal with that stage 3 on there. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have driven a lot more high horsepower stuff, but I'm coming from a XP1K, you know what I mean? That was my first machine, loved it. Thing was durable. I beat the ever-living heck out of that thing. But, you know, my father-in-law and my cousin, they got Pro Rs, and the little 1K just wasn't keeping up, you know? So had to upgrade. Had to give something a little more power. A little more power. The windshield, man, this was annoying. So my father-in-law, he's also got XTR 370s, the 35. So the 35's got a lot deeper lug than the 32s. I think they go to a deeper lug on like the 33s and up. The XTRs do. And my fault, big dummy. Following a little bit too darn close and caught me a rock. Let me get this off of here real quick. Caught me a rock that come flinging off of his tires, and chipped my windshield. First ride on it. First ride on it. Talk about feeling like a big dummy. Okay, I accidentally closed that video out there first. See, sometimes I just do dumb stuff on accident. It's an accident though. But chipped the windshield, first ride. Not happy. If anybody else, I mean, a lot of people have these windshields. Y'all know how expensive they are. $850 paid for that darn windshield. Not a happy camper about that. But like I said, my fault. It happens. But I think the next things I want to do is, one, I definitely got to get a skid plate. We got power crews over here working on the lines. So that's the noise you're hearing. But yeah, I want to get a skid plate. I'd like to make it out to the sand dunes sometime this coming summer. I've only been there one time, probably 10, 11 years ago with some Jeeps. I want to get some paddles for it. So skid plate, paddles, rugged radios are going in this summer, I think. That's the plan anyway. What else do we want to do? Eventually I'll probably get some seats for it. You know, I'm a bigger guy and I'm getting older. Back just doesn't like it, all the thrashing. So I'm gonna have to get some, probably get some new seats, PRPs probably. Other than that, honestly, I think I've covered most of the stuff I want to do. As far as suspension wise, everything's stock. Excuse me. I would like to do the MTS valving and springs, so that'll probably come eventually. But pretty much, I've got her the way I want her. I mean, she's, like I said, in my eyes, she's an animal. Like she flat down gets it. I mean, some of them higher horsepower Pro Rs, obviously, turbo Pro Rs, all that. Can't hold a candle to them. Things are just gonna walk all over me. But your average Joe machine, I mean, she's a good one. I like her. She's good. But yeah, other than that, you know, we got some rides planned. I'm hoping to possibly get down to, man, relentless today. Hoping to possibly get down maybe to West Virginia or Tennessee this summer, or maybe even both. Who knows? Who knows what it holds? You know, 2026. It's a new year. My dogs are in there barking now. They see me out here talking to myself. Hey, Quiet your mouth. All right, don't. Talk to you later about it. Shush. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure we'll end up in St. Helen 3-4 times this year at least. Other than that, I'm not really sure. You know, we kind of just fly. You know, cousin Mark wants to go up to the UP, do some trails up there. We went to Drummond last year. That was a good, really fun time. I'd like to do some more trails that I haven't been to yet, though. So, you know, we'll try and figure something out like that. Maybe, like I said, the UP, somewhere up there. Heard they're pretty good up there. You know, other than that, yeah, we're gonna try and put out as many videos as I can. I mean, I'm doing everything on my phone, so if the editing isn't really what you're used to, I get it, you know, whatever. I'm not professional. I try. I do this for fun, you know what I mean? I'm not making any money on it, so just a spare time hobby to me. But, you know, if it brings anybody some joy, you know, you want to watch it, entertainment, whatever, that's cool. But it brings entertainment to me, so it's pretty much all I care about. Myself. I'm just kidding. I like my wife and my son too. They're all right sometimes. I should probably cut that part out. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have some riding, some content for you this summer, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If I think of it, I'll get out to my father-in-law's and my cousin's machines, and I'll do a walk around of what they've done to theirs, and that way you guys can get an overview, an idea of what we all three of us are working with, and I don't know. We'll see you guys out on the trail. Like, subscribe, comment. See you in the next one.